Sneakerheads and basketball enthusiasts alike, this is the Only Lin, and we are back. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like what you've seen before or you like what you see today. Before we get into all the sneakers, I just want to show you guys what I had on feet today. It's these. Obviously, you guys know what these are, or I would hope you guys know what these are. Just super comfortable, super comfortable pair of sneakers. I actually played basketball in them today, or yesterday should I say. I actually filmed this whole video yesterday and it was out of focus, so I'm just filming it again. But super comfortable. People were looking at me like I was crazy for playing basketball in them, but it's a classic sneaker. At some point I'll get another pair, but they actually perform pretty well, I'm not gonna lie to you. But anyways, into the video. So I didn't have enough time, I feel like, in my personal opinion, to test enough sneakers. So I didn't put out a 2022 favorite sneakers of the year. I was gonna actually wait till I tested a little bit more and then put out the video. But I was axed, right? Somebody asked me, what was his name again? Hold on. Ultra Magnetic. He asked me what was my top sneakers of the year for basketball. So here it is. What I will actually do though is I will go through the top sneakers for the 2022-2023 NBA season, with one exception in there, and that's just because they released December 2021 and we never got them until 2022. Like, people weren't getting their hands on them because COVID and the shipping stuff, and it was just taking forever for people to get a hand on them, and I got them late anyways. But anyways, let me tell you what I did actually performance test. I got through the Why Not .5s, the Kawhi 2s, the KD 15s, the Zion 2s, the Bron 20s, the Don Issue 4s, the LaMelo 2s, and the Kyrie Infinities, and that's the one that's the exception. But there's just a bunch of stuff that I didn't get to. That I wish I could have got to, so at some point I hope to get through them. I do have this surgery coming up in 2 weeks. I'm hoping I can do one more sneaker in between there, but we'll see. So you got the Lukas, the Zoom Freak 4s, PG6s, Jordan 37s, Zoom GT2s, Trey 2s, Curry 10s, KT 7s, Puma Stewies, the Nike Deladons, and I do want to get a hold of the Kyrie 8s because he did play a couple games in those, and I mean, obviously not everybody's gonna be able to get them, but they're interesting to me, right? I do want to get a hold of his last Nike sneaker. But let's get it. Let's just start off with number 3 here. Number 3 for me was these. It was these, and it's the difference for me between 3 and everything below that was, to be honest, traction. You guys got the list of what I tested, and I feel like the traction on a lot of those just wasn't that good. Oh, and by the way, if you see a sneaker on here that I don't have a performance review for, you can check the playlist. That just means that I did test them and I haven't gotten to the performance review yet. I should have those out this week. It's just 2 of them. It's the Kyries and the Melos. So those will be out this week, or maybe like right after this. Let's see how that goes. This is a basic sneaker, I'm not gonna lie to you. Very basic, a teeny bit heavy, but the traction works. All this color traction that people feel like doesn't work, obviously it's not translucent, it's rubber. It worked. It worked well for me. The worst part about this sneaker to me was the heel cushion, but even that you got used to. And then this had the best strap pause of any sneaker I've ever tested, ever played basketball in. This strap actually worked. Very basic. What I will say is the price, not the greatest. I believe it was I looked it up because I don't remember. It was $120 to $130, and I think like there was a one with better material, like two colorways with better material, and those were $140. But I don't remember. But this is 3 for me. This is the Zion 2, and this is coming in at number 3. For number 2, to me, you have these here. These are the Kyrie 8s. I'm sorry, these are not the Kyrie 8s. These are the Kyrie Infinities. All the sneakers that I actually wanted to test for the most part were signature sneakers. Obviously, technically, this isn't a signature sneaker. Kyrie did say he hated this sneaker, and that's why it didn't have a number, right? It got called the Infinity. They turned the 8 sideways. Whatever. So much going on with this. If you guys burned them and you didn't use them or whatever, I know there's a lot going on, but it's a good sneaker, man. But when it comes to the Kyrie line, you're gonna get a good sneaker. It's a rare. The only Kyries that I hated was the 5s, which are somewhere down the line down here. They're all the way down here. You're not gonna even see them. Hated those because the traction was terrible. Like I said, traction was a big thing in this year's list for me. A lot of sneakers were just really god-awful traction. There's some things that you're gonna get in a Kyrie every single time. You're gonna get a low to the ground feeling. You're gonna get amazing traction, and you're gonna get comfortability, like good lockdown in here. Also, this tongue, one of the best tongues ever, bro. Super soft, never super thick. I don't know if I've ever felt anything like that. In my opinion, you even had Bron try to do like the bubble thing in there, and this is just far better than that. Materials aren't of like the greatest quality, but the sneaker gets the job done so well. Who cares, right? Like, we're talking about performance, and for performance, this thing really does a great job. And I even felt the forefoot cushioning. Usually I don't feel the forefoot cushioning. I'm just not someone who lands in the forefoot as much, but this is a really good sneaker, really good. And right now, obviously, because of him getting dropped from Nike, or them mutually, no, they didn't mutually part ways. He got dropped from Nike, and they're trying to just sell these out. I think I paid $49.97 at the outlets for these. So this is an easy copy. You guys can grab these wherever. I did want different colorways at multiple occasions. I wanted different colorways, and I just never grabbed them. And I'm kind of happy because now I got them for like the low. Very good sneaker. This is the Kyrie Infinity, and that is number 2. And then for number 1 here, you're gonna have these, man. And I know some people. I know people are gonna have this as the top 3. I don't know if they're gonna have them as the best sneakers for the year. I know some people had these as the best sneaker of the year. And if you watch the performance review, you know why I don't. A lot of foot pain in there. The traction wasn't as good to me. And this sneaker has everything to me. It has the lockdown, it has the cushioning, it has the traction. There's nothing that it missed on this year. Now, there's nothing that's like super amazing, right? You're not getting the amazing cushioning that LeBron usually has in there. They definitely toned it down because this is supposed to be like, this isn't a sneaker for Bron, in my opinion. This is a sneaker for like the younger kids, and they kind of did say that in the press release. Even the material, bro. We talked about the material, how when you take it out the box, it was super tight, like very tight. And then once you worked out in it, like when it put some hours into it, it loosened up like crazy, like something I've never seen before. It just doesn't, this sneaker just doesn't miss. There's not much this is missing on, and that's why these came in at number 1 for me. I know I made that kind of fast. Like I said, there are shoes that I wanted to test. Oh, by the way, the Dine Issue 4s, my brother tested. There may or may not be a video coming out for those. I have to like pressure him to get that done. But I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna try one more pair of sneakers before the surgery here. So it's probably gonna be either the PGs or the Zoom Freak 4s. I know, like, not the most exciting, but those are the ones I was asked. I think I was asked for both of them. Somebody asked me my thoughts on the PGs, and I feel like maybe the Zoom Freak 4s as well. I don't quite remember. I have to double check. But if they request it, I just want to put that at a higher priority than anything else. If you guys do want to see something in particular, let me know, and I'll see if I can have my brother do them. We'll work that out. Or if I can do them as soon as I'm healthy. But that's pretty much it. I'll just go over it one more time. For me, number 3 is going to be the Zion 2s. Number 2 is going to be the the Kyrie Infinities. And then number 1 is going to be the LeBron 20s. Thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you like what you've seen before or you like what you saw today, this is the only lane, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.